This is another episode of the Decoy Sports Podcast. All right, welcome back to the Decoy Sports Podcast for another week. My name is Jackson, and this is my best mate over here, Joel Thompson.
My name is Joel Thompson. Hello, Jackson.
I swear every week you do that.
No, I do something different.
Well, except last week you didn't. Because
I didn't have an opportunity to do it last week.
Well, you could have.
Yeah, but it would have been weird.
It was a bit weird altogether, wasn't it? I don't know who that was, but...
I'm fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Anyway.
Short-lived anyway.
We'll get onto it. Don't you worry.
Sure
we will get onto it.
I'm sure we will.
How's your weekend, mate?
Yeah, it was pretty nice, hey?
You up to much?
Not too much. Just a bit of footy, bit of family stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, how was yours?
Pretty good, man. Went and saw Oppenheimer, which
Yep.
we were just speaking to off air, and fucking good movie.
Yeah,
Really
I'm
good.
keen to see it.
It's like you'd either love it or hate it. I feel like
Yep.
people that like maybe are not into history or that sort of stuff. I don't think they'll like it. Like I think if you go in there to think that it's going to be this fucking unbelievable
Like
kind of
hectic
war
action
movie,
movie
it's
or
not really
something.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like it's really just it's a lot of talking.
Yeah,
like everything's
telling,
talking.
Telling a tale of what's happening.
Everything's basically talking, and if you like switch off for even 10 minutes, you'll lose the
What
whole
was
movie.
like the effects and shit like? It looks sick.
Oh, fucking elite.
Yeah.
But the story, there was so many names constantly going with
Yeah.
like different people talking, and
Yeah.
there was never like a dull moment. So it wasn't like a moment where there was like 20 minutes of dribble. It was just like constant, and then it would cut from that scene to another scene of some other cunt talking, and then they did it in a way where it was like there was like present now, or like now, say it was like in the future of what you're watching. It's hard to explain. Like there was the present, and it was like he was going through this thing, having to because they're basically trying to fuck him up. I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me.
and then
and other people that might
and then
not
there
have
was
seen it.
but then he was recollecting on things that were happening, and then there was like a board hearing for some other people, and then they were talking about it as well. So it was like three things into one.
Yeah, right.
And it just kept going in between them all, and you're like, holy fuck! Like if you genuinely, if you didn't concentrate, you'd be fucked.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like Inception, you know, and that was like
Yeah,
you
you got to watch it like
it.
4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it's one of those ones that's like, I almost feel like I don't ever want to watch that again, but it was fucking sick. But I feel like if I watched it again, I'd get it more, especially in the comfort of your own house. And, you know, there's some cunt next to me like chilling and shit. And oh man, you know what I'm like with that sort of shit. I fucking can't stand it.
I love it.
Yeah. And he's doing like,
Oh,
eating chips and then
popcorn
going like
shit.
this every
Yeah.
fucking 5 minutes. I'm like,
Can't.
can't just wipe him at the end. Do you need to wipe
But
your shirt?
they got to be clean to get
Yeah.
the next
He's
fucking
like-
chips, bro.
I'm like, fuck off, honestly.
Yuck.
You know what my pet hate is actually?
What is it?
It's when people take hot food into cinemas and you can smell it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
like
why.
A burger or something.
It fucking irritates me. I don't know, like just smelling hot food in a cinema. I'm like,
It's like not meant to be
wait
there.
till you fucking after and go have dinner or something. You
Go
dickhead.
before.
Like it's 3 hours. I get it, but it was from
Yeah,
we went from like 2:30 till 5:30 or 6
It's
or
like
something.
Arvo snack time.
Yeah, it's like not dinner time or lunchtime. So just fucking wait. Some weird cunt with sandals on. You know, the ones with like
that's
strap
a-
at the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Probably socks.
By himself.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So there's someone there with like a pizza.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck, you're a weird
Makes
cunt.
sense. Makes sense.
Anyway,
Makes sense.
yeah. Anything else?
Evie had her first swimming lesson
Oh yeah.
on Friday.
How was it?
It was nerve wracking.
You scared?
Yeah, I was in there with her too.
Someone just go, just launch her in.
Nah, that's what I thought it was going to be like. It's like, it's way more
not till
chill.
next week.
Probably.
Yeah.
I won't be there for that one.
Yeah. That fucking be scary. Yeah.
It's fucking scary.
Well,
dude.
you were in the water too. Were you?
Yeah. I was in
Were
there.
they teaching you how to swim as well?
Pretty much. Lucky I could stand. I'm a land animal, mate.
That's so good. All right, man. Let's get into it, eh? Let's quickly just talk about cricket. By the time this comes out tomorrow, it's going to be finished.
Yeah.
So we won't go on too much, but
No.
just where we're at right now.
Do you think, so obviously, it'll be done by the time this comes
in the
out.
morning?
But
Yeah.
do you think, I think we chase it.
It's so hard. It's one of those weird ones. Like last night, I was like, oh, fuck.
What is
this.
it? None for 150 or something?
It's none for
Or 120?
135
Yeah,
or something
okay.
like that. I think they got 249 to make.
Yeah.
So like if you look at it from just that point of view, 10 wickets, 249, you probably, and about 98 overs, depending on rain, like because they've extended out the over rate.
Yeah.
you'd say they'd make it.
Yeah.
Going off
Anything
that,
can happen.
but this whole series is just fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to win so bad because
same.
the way they've said like, oh, you know, we're the best team, like we should have won, like, you know what I mean, all this shit. And it's just like
3-1 would be
3-1.
a big thing.
There's no argument.
Nah.
And to run down that as well, that's a big total.
I think the
it's
biggest,
the sixth biggest. Well, I've heard sixth and eighth, so somewhere around there.
I thought it was the second.
No,
I thought
maybe at
Headingley or
Lords, but I mean,
Oh,
in any ground ever, it's the sixth or the eighth. I've heard two different people say that, so I'm not sure which one it is.
Is like any Ashes total?
I think any total. Any total.
That's
Sixth
I mean,
biggest
we're in a good spot
of all time, apparently.
Yeah. They're in a good spot.
Yeah.
I reckon we could do it.
So
I won't be able to stay up, but you'll have work early.
Yeah, I've got a road drop Aaron at the airport
so
at like 4:30. Yeah. I might just have to do a all nighter. I just have to stay up all night.
And then work.
Nah, I'll definitely get through the first session. I'll probably go to bed at like maybe 10.
Yeah, I might try.
I normally get through the first and then like I'll watch lunch, and then depending on how tired I am, I might watch the next hour after lunch.
Yeah.
I stayed up till it rained last night, so I think it was about 11:30 and it started raining.
Yeah, I went to bed. I went to bed at like 9:45, so I watched the first.
Bit of it, yeah. I was just like, oh fuck, are they going to get through this? Like, if they get through and then like get to the next bit and then they're still, because I read somewhere if the top 6 batters make 65, they win. They'll make it.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, well, they're both almost at 65. I was like, they've done their job. But what if they get 80 each?
Yeah,
then
they have to get 50 each.
Then the next people are like, oh, then someone might not have to get many runs. And then you've got the whole bottom order. You know, they should be able to make up maybe like 50, 60 runs by themselves.
We've got Labuschagne, Head.
Yeah, but I mean after them.
No, I know. Yeah. But like still to come in now.
100%.
Smith.
Yeah. So if they all make 60 odd, and then, you know, the tail, like
Stark
Murphy made like in the 30s. Cummins made in the 30s in the last game.
Make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you look at it and you go, yeah, but if they lose 3 quick wickets, which happens as well for us.
Yeah.
The only thing might get us over the line is their bowlers are looking pretty weary. Like they're very old. Like a lot of their bowlers are old. Obviously Broad's retiring and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It could go either way.
They could go either way.
You already know.
Yeah, I hope we fuck them up.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't know if you've got it in the notes or anything, but did you want to touch on the UFC?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I didn't watch all of them. I just turned on for the.
I only watched the last couple of fights. But
were you streaming or?
No.
Okay.
I had it. Yeah, I had it.
Right. I seen it on TV. I was like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I got it off Kurt. Like he's, I don't know. Can you, like Fire Sticks? Are they like? Is that Leon?
I don't know.
That's all, allegedly. I think he paid for it.
Yeah. I always get scared on my phone.
Do you?
Yeah, I think like, can they track you? Something?
I don't know. Apparently, you can watch anyone on this thing. So come over next time.
Right. I forgot about it. Yeah. Like I seen all the weigh-ins and I remembered, and then I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
And then I got to like,
it was fucking hectic.
I got to 2 o'clock and I was like, fuck. And I turned it on, and the last fight was just like they're walking out. And I was like, fuck. So that was a good one anyway.
Yeah.
But
the fight, not the fight before. Oh, the fight before was pretty hectic too. Alex Pereira.
Yeah. I missed it, but yeah. I seen the highlights because I was like,
Stipe, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But
no.
I can't say his name. Blachowicz or whatever. Yeah.
That was fucking pretty hectic too.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But
it was good. It was actually
that
pretty good. That
setup was just
amazing. Gagey.
So beautiful.
God.
Like just checked him with the left and he went down, and then because he's opened up that side.
Did you see how they were like the Leon Edwards?
Yeah. It looked the exact same but opposite. It's like mirrored basically.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hectic.
Just perfect head kick too. Yeah. Just stiff as a board.
What about like all this shit like Connor tweeting like
I didn't see it.
So like Connor was tweeting just after it finished. He's like, Justin, I'll slap you around.
It's like, mate, you got slapped by the guy you just knocked out.
Literally. And they said it to
that
him.
would be a fucking fight.
It would be a fight. It's just punching. Yeah.
That and like the Chandler one he's supposed to do.
He won't do it.
I don't think it will happen.
He's not in the testing pool.
He's gone back in.
Has he?
Yeah.
I thought he hadn't. But it won't be till next year.
Rogan said he went back in.
Oh, okay, right.
So
I don't know. But they said it to Gaethje in the post-fight press conference.
Yeah.
Like Connor said he'll like slap you around, like blah, blah, blah. He's like, I don't fight people on steroids. I've never taken them. And he's like, maybe I will after I retire.
I think he's gone back in the pool, but it takes a year or some shit.
6 months.
6 months. So I think they worked out that he'd be maybe eligible. Like, I think it's like January or something next year.
Yeah.
So who the fuck knows with Connor though?
That'd be sick fight though.
Oh yeah. All right, let's turn some footy, eh? We'll
do it.
start it off with your gun of the week, mate. Who you got there?
Paddy Carrigan.
Oof. Fuck you, cunt.
Is that who you got?
No, it was against the
Against
Roosters.
Yeah. Nah, I had Paddy Carrigan. I think he's been fucking sick all year. And I hate, like, sucking off Broncos, but I just like their players.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
As like much as I wanted to cry the other night, I genuinely was also like, oh, fuck, fair.
They're so good.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're
fair
so
enough.
good, man. But yeah, so I've gone, Paddy Carrigan. I got some stats. You want them?
Finally.
15.
First fucking week.
I had them last week.
Oh, right.
15 runs, 115 meters, 36 post contact, 4 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 27 tackles, 1 kick for 2 meters.
And 1 big fat try.
So good.
Wait, did he kick?
Yeah, 1 2-meter kick, little grubber.
It's good.
Yeah,
How many decoy runs?
so good. Yeah. Wish they had a stat for that.
Yeah. They
Decoys.
have the overall like team stats on there. I don't
Yeah.
think they have player stats, so they might.
Well, they'd have to, right?
They probably do.
Who's yours?
We should find out who's the leading decoy runner.
We should.
In the
And
comp.
then, like, have him as the thumbnail.
That's his out. Yeah. Give him the trophy at the end of the year.
Post it to him.
Let's do it.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
we'll fucking
Send him
figure
a
it
hat
out.
or something.
Let's figure it out. I have 2, and I chose one
You're
because
such an on the fence
No,
cunt.
no. I'll tell you why. So one is like he just should be the done of the week, but I knew that you'd either miss him or we'd have the same. I knew it would go either way. So I was like, this is the decoys gun of the week, and it should be everyone's. Is McInnes with 81 tackles?
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Like, he's not necessarily the gun because like we want to pick out players that weren't on the 28 nil
28 nil, yeah.
losing, but that's a fucking effort.
Yeah.
And he's a gun, so you gotta. He's not my gun, but I think he needs to have a shout out because that's fucking.
Oh, that's a great, like,
That's a record.
that ties into my turd of the week, but we'll get to that.
All right,
Yeah.
but great effort from him.
Yeah.
Looked like an absolute
He's
I think
fucked,
Fletch
dude.
said on the thing.
He looks
last
like an
night,
ogre.
Looked like a troll.
He looks like an ogre, bro.
That's just a rugby league player, eh?
Yeah,
But he's got
100%.
fucking blood pissing out. He's at like 70
Missing a
plus
fucking
tackles
tooth and shit.
Yeah. Oh mate, you love to see it, eh?
Love it.
But my gun of the week was Jerome Hughes. He was
Nice.
fucking so good.
Yeah, he was
He had
good.
20 runs, 180 meters, 3 line breaks, 4 line break assists, 4 try assists. That was on NRL. On Fox, gave him 5. So however you want to play that.
Yeah.
And then 6 tackle breaks. Fucking good. 5 try
Solid
assists.
effort. Yeah, that's
And
wild.
a try and so
Yeah.
he was really good. I thought Harry Grant was really good too. He could be another one there for sure.
Can I
in that game.
ask you, like, it's so good by him. Do you reckon you'll ever give, like, a Knights player a gun of the week?
I didn't watch the game. That was the only game I didn't watch all weekends. I was at
Did you watch
Oppenheimer.
Storm game last week?
Yeah, the Storm game.
And Knights?
I did, but I was away, so I didn't really watch it.
I mean-
And I was riding the Roosters pretty hard last week. Let's be honest. It wasn't. If there was going to be a week, it wasn't last week,
No,
was it?
that's true.
Nah, it was going to be a Roosters
I'm only
player.
taking the piss, mate. That's true.
I just haven't watched many. Like I haven't watched the last couple of games for the Knights.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's fair.
Total of the week. What do you got?
Sharks.
Yep.
But, so this is where it ties in with McInnes, right? So, 28 nil is not great. When you're like, they should be a top 4 team, right? For McInnes to have to make 81 tackles,
Who was on their bench?
I don't know.
Like why? So why did he stay on all game? It's my question.
I don't know.
Like
Because he's at 80 minute.
yeah, but he was
They
third,
need him to be 80
13,
minute.
but he's
Dale
not normally
Finucane's
doesn't
out.
normally play
Yeah,
80.
Finucane's out.
I know, but I wonder who was on their bench.
I don't know. Maybe just 2 like younger guys that couldn't really
He
do
shouldn't
it.
have to play 80 doing that, bro.
Yeah. But what,
Yeah, especially when they're getting fucking rolled through the middle
but
too.
What I'm saying is, for him to have to make 81 tackles is a fucking poor reflection on the team.
Yeah.
Why does he have to make that many tackles?
100%.
Like, that's poor.
Yeah, no matter how much you're moving through the middle, like surely.
There's other people there.
Yeah,
Where's Brayley?
yeah.
How many did he make?
I like the way we were talking about it at the gym today. Me and Ed and Dex, and we were just sort of saying it's funny how they've the last 2 weeks Panthers have just completely, I'd run off topic a little bit, but they've completely like switched the way they're playing. Toto, all that, then run meters are really like not anywhere near they were. And they're just getting Fisher Harris and then fucking Leota.
They're going back to last year. It was like halfway through the year last year. Just power game up the middle.
It's almost like last week, I know like Campions that said on Bloke that he was saying that it's because of Serrado and they played the Bulldogs and they would have like, I think Guru might have said it, and they would have known like he would have had his number, so they've like switched the game plan and stuff. I don't think it is that. What I think it is that they've tried to. It's going towards the end of the year, so instead of resting players, they're like, you cunts are gonna be
give the
ripping
outside
in.
boys a break.
They're not doing the meters, right? Yous are doing the meters for the next 3-4 weeks.
Yep.
And then
yous will get a break.
And then you get a break.
Yeah.
And they might even rest them all together, right? Like towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's happening.
Yeah. It's a good take.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks.
Who's your turd?
My turd. It's really hard to say this, but I've just got to do it. It's Luke Keary.
Yeah, you were texting me during the game.
I just like it's at a point now. I love Luke Keary, man. I think he's great. Plays above his weight class and he's done a lot for us. But I just think the Roosters need to move on from him.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Like he's had a couple years now post Cronk. He was out with that ACL or whatever. I think he did.
Had
ACL.
the head knock and
had a head knock. I think it was an ACL he did. Yeah, pretty sure. And then I think it was that 2021 season.
Yeah.
Come back last year. You give him a year back. You're like, oh, all right. Like didn't play.
You can
great.
deal with it. Yeah,
didn't play great. But they even tried to move him. They tried to switch him and Walker around and give him the
give him the reins.
Give him the reins.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear that he can't play that role.
He's a sidekick.
We don't have a kicker in the team, basically. You look at, for instance, right, if you look at Cleary the other night, just an absolute masterclass in every single sense of the word in kicking. You put that in the Roosters team, we'd be sitting top 4.
Yeah.
I would honestly say that. It hasn't been our forwards. It hasn't been our issues with our forwards. Our backs, like if you had just Manu playing where he's supposed to play and Suoliti on the wing and Tupou and all that, right? You look at that and you go, well, that's pretty good. It's our halves all year. When you really try and break something down, man, it's the halves haven't performed all year. Hooker, yeah, but I thought Turpin was really, really good. He's been really good since he's played.
Yeah.
That's another issue that I wanted to talk about later with the Roosters. But I just look at Keary and I'm just like, you can't lead a team around. It's just, you just cannot do it. So he's not a 7. He can't play 7.
Yeah.
What's he offering at 6? Well, not much lately.
No, he's got old legs.
It's been 2 years. He hasn't offered really anything. Yeah. He's a bit of a liability in defence because he's so little.
Yeah.
You look at great half defenders, Clearys, even like Mitchell Moses, great defenders. He just doesn't have that anymore. It's a liability out there. You need to basically have someone next to him tackling for him.
Yeah.
You watch most tries that are leaked as down that side, and then just something that he should be good at is like just landing kicks. How many kicks that other night did he kicked out on the full?
Yeah, shanked him.
Like we've got 2 of the biggest weapons, probably the best weapons in the whole of the league on each wing in Tupou and Suoliti.
So Dom Young's pretty
over the at least last year, and then, Suoliti did one last week as well.
Yeah.
Tupou for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And he can't even just hit he's kicking him out on the full or kicking him short.
It's like you practice this every day.
And you got Manu as well, who's another great one as well, right? And you're just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I don't know. Like, what I would do till the end of the year, I just feel like they just need to, like, drop him, I think.
They won't, though.
I know. So I'd say, okay, I'd play him next week. I play him, like, this week coming, I get.
Is Walker back?
Walker's supposed to be back. I think he's playing reserve grade this week. And then he should be back the week after. So I would just say Walker, Sandon Smith. The season's done basically, right?
Is it?
Well, it's mathematically not, but either or. You're not going to lose anything, are you? Like putting him in, like you're not going to fucking.
It's not worse.
It's not. Yeah, we haven't done anything all year, so it's not going to change anything. Like, I think that's probably the way forward. And then I just think they need to clear house and basically start again with. Especially the halves. I don't know. I think you obviously build a team around Walker. And
are they going to try and buy someone?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you do.
What about Jaden Sullivan?
I don't think that's the answer.
Maybe.
I'd love to, like, I know it hasn't worked and I was a massive advocate to not do it, but I'd like to see Manu play with Walker because Walker's
with the
got
full preseason, maybe.
Yeah, and Walker's like, and get it, like, teach him how to kick properly and shit. Because, like, he's a big dude. I'm sure he can fucking. The issue with Walker, Keary, Sandon Smith, no one can kick a ball over 30 meters.
Yeah.
So, unless our,
I think Manu
if our
would be able
forwards don't
to.
make meters, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if we get stuck on the 20 meter line and we're kicking out a thing, they're catching it on the 40 and running back to the 50. If that's Cleary, he's still kicking it to the 20.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You'll still kick it to a corner and find the grass. We just bomb it in the air and it goes that high. Yeah, your forwards get down there, but like they're catching it on the 40 meter line, bro, and running 10 meters back because everyone's offside. So it's just, you can't play like that anymore. You cannot.
Surely that's something they've picked up like before now.
Well, look at all the years we've gone bad. You know, look at the halves ever since Cronk left. And everyone said, oh, we bought Cronk to buy Prems, but it's like, you just put someone in there that can kick.
Yeah. You bought a kicking half.
You bought a kicking half, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just not to even have one is just criminal.
Is that something that, like, does Sam Walker not have it in him?
He doesn't have a leg, bro. Like, he just doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like, if he doesn't, he doesn't have to. Well, he might, and he's fucking 21 or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, he might, but right now he doesn't. You know, even
You need
he's
it
definitely
now.
gotten better. Like, you look at his first year in the comp when he was doing goal kicking. It was like kicks from the sideline. Like, most of the time he missed from the sideline was because it wasn't going far enough.
Yeah.
So, like, but now he, like, towards the end of the before he got injured, he was, and all last year he was great. He was like the most improved kicker over the last.
Yeah.
So and he had more of a leg on him. So it's like it's getting there.
Another year.
Just development, I think, you know. But I think Keary's never had a kick in him. Like, he's never had a big kick in him. He was always there to be that flary, short side.
Well, he's always been the 5'8", right?
He was like he was the gun half of the whole thing the 2 years we won the Prem because he just played short side with Latrell and fucking Tupou.
Yeah.
All he did. And like, it was
the
great.
pressure was off him because Latrell was outside.
You don't have that anymore, bro. No. And you don't have a kick and you can't control the team around. And then you've got a guy that's played 4 games next year and you can't control the team yourself and you're 31. It's like, well, what are we doing?
Do you reckon maybe like Tigers or something would benefit from like a Keary?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to do some sort of like I think he might have one more year in his contract.
But that doesn't mean shit.
I know. I'm just saying, like, maybe we can do some sort of player switch with someone. I just don't know. Like, someone said a good take the other day, and you don't fucking hate it, but I thought like Hastings would be a perfect.
Yeah, he wouldn't go back there.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it would be. I'm talking about the player, not in terms of like who, like. And realistically, it would never happen. But I just mean that type of player.
Yeah.
Leads a team around. Perfect example for who would
kicks around like what you
He's
need
not some
him.
fucking hero that
No.
you know. Like, we've got too many of them in the team already.
Yeah.
He's just
does his
team
job.
player, does his job, kick you to corners. That'd be a perfect example.
I think like we'll
get Pierce back for a year.
We'll talk about like the Knights and stuff, but he's been so underrated this year.
100%.
He's probably like he'd have to be close to the buy of the year for us. Marju as well.
Yeah.
But fuck me.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
Him and Gamble.
Yeah.
Is
I always
like
knew it would work.
A weird combo that works.
Yeah.
And it
makes sense though, because again, leads the team. He did it for the Tigers. We've talked about it before. Start of the year last year, he was that guy.
He was.
And then it just dropped off. And I don't know if something happened in the club or what.
Yeah, we're talking about the other week.
And I'm just like, because it was weird. It just like ended. And then he's just picked up where he started last year there
but
with
it's
you
like
guys. But it's just continued because it's obviously like
the boys
there's no fallout or whatever. I don't know. Like, so yeah,
that's fucking
interesting.
Love to see it.
Yeah. Sorry, went off a bit of a tangent there, but
that's all right.
All right, mate. We've got some news, but I want to do a little new segment. I don't know. This could be awful.
Yeah, you sprung it on me.
Oh yeah. So there could be shit, but we're going to call it Know Your Own Team. So basically, the way it's going to work: 3 questions. No multiple choice. Just going to be.
We'll work on that name.
Yeah. Know Your Own Team. I just literally made it up today.
I was going to say that's my team, but then that's probably already taken.
Yeah. Look, it's probably trademarked that one. Yeah. So what it's going to be is 3 questions. I have about the Knights. You have 3 questions about the Roosters.
Yeah.
And we have to give an answer. Okay.
I think if this is like a continuing segment, it'll be better moving forward from my end. Because I'm like fucking.
Yeah, I gave you 5 minutes to fucking work it out.
Yeah.
And then at the end, there's going to be a bonus. So a little bonus one, and it's going to be, we'll put them on the screen as well, but we've gone onto each other's, or like the Knights Instagram or Roosters Instagram, enlarged a photo to like a leg or a boot or an arm or something like that, and we have to guess what player it is. That's knowing your own team, mate. Yeah. All right, I'll start.
I'm nervous.
I'm
nervous.
I go number 3 and like look like I don't even know anything
I
about
probably
it.
will.
Yeah. Okay, first one. What was the final score for the Newcastle Knights in the 2001 Grand Final? What was your final score? Not theirs, or like the total?
It's 26.
No. Fuck. No, I believe it was 30.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure it was. Let me double check.
That's bad. For some reason in my head, I'm seeing 26.
It was... Yeah, 30.
30 to what?
24, I believe.
Damn it.
Yeah, mate.
That's embarrassing.
Yep.
Look, that's about how...
You should know that because that was the last time you fucking won one, mate.
It's that long
Yeah, it's
ago
30 to 24. I thought it was.
Yeah. All right. So my first one for you.
I'm nervous. Shit.
They're pretty easy, I reckon.
All right.
Like for you will know them. So mine's not just your score, but it is the score.
Okay.
The 2019 Grand Final.
2019 Grand Final was... Fuck. I actually don't know. Were we 14?
Well, you got to give me the answer. For
14 to 8.
Yeah, it was.
Yes!
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. I am good. All right. What player played for the Roosters from 2010 to 2017 before signing with the Knights in 2018, playing for 3 years?
From 2018?
18?
No, how long did you play at the Roosters?
From 2010 to 2017.
And then played at the Knights from 2017,
18
2018
to 20.
to 20. I'm blanking, eh? Fuck.
I'll give you 10 seconds to lock it in, Eddie. That's probably trademark too.
Probably.
5.
I'm blanking. Sean Kennedy.
4. No. Did he even play for you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. Aiden Guerra.
Oh, yeah, that can't.
Yeah.
So unmemorable.
Won a grand final. That was 2013.
Fuck. I forgot he even played for us.
Oh, well.
That's bad.
I was trying to get you confused with him and Pierce.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was trying to like put it on the, but then because
Yeah.
it was 3 years, I knew you
Yeah.
would have like, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck me. I'm pretty dirty on myself.
You should have known that.
All right. Who got man of the match in Clive Churchill 2018?
2018. Oh, fuck. I know 19 was not a Rooster. I'm pretty sure it was Jack Whiten in 19.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. 18. Was it Luke Keary?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I thought it was like you might be like Latrell or something.
Nah,
or
it was
Teddy.
because he had that sick game because Cronk broke his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then that was the only time I've ever seen Keary lead a team around. Like,
And someone
by
else
himself,
was on
just
the
pointing,
field.
Yeah.
doing it.
Decoying. Literally decoy. That's the ultimate decoy game,
It is
isn't
the
it?
ultimate decoy game.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Next one.
Yeah.
Who is?
even want to.
You should get this one. If you don't get this one, you're not a Knights fan. I'm going to say it already. You are not a Knights fan. Who is the Knights' all-time leading try scorer?
Duarte?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got one finally.
Thank fuck.
For a bonus point, bring it back. What was his total tries?
No, I don't remember.
Let's have a guess.
124.
Close. 110.
No.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I looked that up. I didn't think he played for years for that. Like, I know he played for a long time, but
Yeah, but he had a couple of seasons where he was like
yeah.
leading try scorer of the comp, like 20 something.
Yeah. On that note, I just want to say congrats to Tupou as well. Just he broke the Roosters all-time try scoring. 115 years.
Yeah.
He broke it.
That's
I think it was
wild.
164 tries, something like that.
Yeah.
165 tries. So
Hectic.
crazy.
Hectic. How far is he off like Alex Johnson? They
Pretty
must be
far.
pretty close.
Nah, he's on like 200 and something, bro.
Is he?
Yeah, a lot.
I didn't think he was.
He just went third all time, I'm pretty sure, this weekend.
like ever.
I'm pretty sure he was in the 200s. I'm pretty sure.
Excuse me. Yeah, true.
I think he's like 216 or some shit.
No, 184.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think the leader might be 216 or something.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
So he's not that far off Johnson.
Yeah, he's not.
But he's like,
but he's older.
Yeah.
He'll probably have one more year with us next year.
Johnson's still got like 6 years in.
Yeah, he's only like 28, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 28. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your third question, mate?
All right, I think you'll get it.
I've got the other two.
Yeah. Who has played the most games for the Roosters, and how many?
For the Roosters alone?
Yep.
I believe it is. Oh, I've got two players in my head. Is it Luke Ricketson?
Wrong.
Oh, fuck. Is it Minnie?
Nah, wrong.
Who is it?
Orbo.
Oh, true. Yeah, he passed him, I think. I think he passed Ricketson, I think. I think he passed him. I think he's like 2 ahead or something. I think it was in the last year before he retired. Pretty sure.
I think Ricketson's third.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who was second?
Mini.
Yeah.
So
I knew that.
For a bonus point, how many?
I have 312 in my head.
No, 310.
Oh, fuck.
And Mini's 306.
I think Rico was like 304 or something like that. You don't know.
care.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
That's all right. 2-1.
I don't care.
Bonus point.
I don't care.
Huh?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
No, like I don't care that I only got one because you only got 2. So it doesn't really bother me.
Whatever.
I'm catching you in the tip and 2.
Oh, by barely. All right. You got your photo?
Yeah. So we're going to have this on screen.
Like, I'll put it on the screen for everyone. Yeah.
Right.
I'll go first. We'll say it's for 2 points. Okay. So it's 2-1 right now. 2-1 right now. It's for 2 points.
How it is now, it's not getting zoomed out or anything?
No, it's like
that's
what
it is.
you're going to see.
Okay.
It's on the full screen.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
3. You should get it. 3, 2, 1.
Kurt, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate him too.
Oh, fuck. I knew you'd get that. Is mine that clear?
No.
Oh, you fucking dog.
Right, ready?
You're going to put some fucking cunt up I don't know either. You probably put like fucking
Ready?
Fletcher Baker or something.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, get fuck. He put a fucking arm up.
You said
Yeah, but fuck. I'd put one with a tattoo on so you at least know who the cunt is. I think it's Jake Turpin.
No.
Is it Luke Keary?
No.
I don't fucking know. Connor Watson, he hasn't played all year, you fucking dog. I said no, I said current team.
No, he's current.
No, I said current team from last week.
No,
I fucking
current.
did.
No, you didn't.
You fucking lose.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I win.
forfeited.
Nah.
You forfeited.
I win.
No, fuck you. I said team. I said anyone from the team who played last week.
No, you didn't.
I fucking did.
No, you didn't.
Whatever. So I win 2-1.
I win 3-2.
No, I win 2-1. Got disqualified. Anyway, hopefully you're still here.
Hopefully. Wouldn't be surprised if you're not.
Yeah. News. Let's move into it. Now, we're going to start with this one. And when I feel like the Knights can't give me any more, they give me more. Give me more shit to just,
I know.
rip them about and just, I just don't get it. You let go juniors, you fucking do everything you can to never win another premiership.
I know.
And, it's
We're talking
just
about the
wild
coach.
to me. So O'Brien apparently is being looked to be replaced by literally a clone of O'Brien in Holbrook. Like, if you could find a coach that's literally the same coach, that's the
There's
coach.
literally no other coach in the comp that is the same.
Exactly. I even get him confused sometimes,
Yeah.
bro. That there's like you do, and he's your coach, and and even you get confused, mate. Like, is this not the dumbest thing you've ever heard?
Isn't that timing?
It's so
bad?
shit. Like,
Isn't that timing
that's
so
the other part.
shit?
That's the other part I wanted to say is like,
What the fuck?
why would you do it now?
It's like trying to derail. We're on a 4-game winning streak. We've just beaten top 4 Storm. Raiders would have been top 4 if they beat us.
Do you reckon? Do you reckon like journos had this in the back pocket for the last couple of weeks?
Trying to fuck us.
They just waited.
Yeah.
We'll just wait. Hold off. Yeah, I know they did win last week. Let's put them. See if they win this week.
Yeah.
And when they're feeling like they're up, we'll just fuck
hit
them.
them while they're down.
But same time, if it's true,
Well,
you only got the fucking.
It's the club.
The club to
Yeah,
blame,
yeah.
man. These
seriously.
talks should have been happening
Well, apparently
months ago.
So what I
when we
read-
fucking said he should maybe go.
What I read today was this has only come out because his management has asked for an extension because he's already contracted for next year.
Yeah.
They want a contract for 2025.
Right.
So apparently that's why this is all coming out.
So you reckon it's all just in the thing to try, like kind of what the players do with the old leverage, like
Yeah.
I'll go. It's like, cool man, you can leave. I don't know where you're going to though.
Yeah.
Like he's not getting to another fucking NRL club.
if any time of the year we don't need it now.
It is
we don't
the
need that shit
worst
happening.
timing, bro. Like the worst.
You watch fucking pray to God no, but you watch the Dolphins beat us on the weekend.
Probably.
Like seriously, and they'll be like, "Oh, look, because there's so much turmoil, inner turmoil." At the moment, I think it's been the same all year.
Honestly,
The players obviously support the coach. You don't hear shit coming out. That there's like disruptions, like what's happening to the Roosters.
Yeah.
They're saying like, "Oh, the coach is not getting on," blah blah blah. Like we're not hearing any of that sort of stuff.
No.
Obviously, everyone is into what the coach is given.
yeah,
Just fucking let it go.
yeah.
I'm like anyone, bro. Like I wanted his head.
Yeah.
Like 10 weeks ago.
We both were like, he should be gone. He's turned it around though, so you give him a chance.
But what's changed? Ponga. He's actually putting games together. He's played the last like 8 weeks straight.
I heard on Matty Johns yesterday, they said that apparently Ponga went to him at the start of the year and said, I want to play 6.
Yeah.
So he kind of was like, oh, okay, like
Yeah.
you kind of have to let him.
But he's a better fullback.
Yeah, 100%.
And he has a lot of involvement as fullback.
And he's had to make some tough decisions in like, you know, Lockie Miller is probably, you know, one of your better players
At the start of the year.
year,
Yeah.
and he just
He
like,
fell
I know
off
he
a
had a
cliff though,
couple. He
yeah.
had a couple of bad
Yeah.
games, but then he made the tough decision to drop him. He's not played him again. You know, like he could have stuck with it. You know, like you got to give him the benefit of the doubt right now. So for this to come out, it's just such shit timing.
It's
bro,
so
honestly.
shit timing. And like if it has the potential to derail the season like now.
Yeah.
We're on the cusp. We're coming 9th.
I know.
We're fucking right there. And if that's the thing, like you're never going to know what's the cause. But if that was like the thing that like just sunk the ship sort of thing, it'd be fucking spewing. And that's a like admin boardroom level shit.
100%.
And it's fucked because they've always been fucked.
I was going to say, you just keep doing this shit.
That
for
West
everyone.
group, that Phil Gardner and
Yeah.
shit is fucked. It's like just stick in your lane, bro. Like
Yeah.
stay out of the footy side. Like run your pokies.
You look
shit.
at most teams that make awful decisions or shit that comes out in the media. Like look at the teams
It's
that
the
mainly
fucking like
it's the teams
Tigers
that have
and
the
Dragons,
shit boards, man.
Eels.
Yep.
Used to.
Yep. Dragons, Tigers, you guys, fucking Manly. Manly have a terrible fucking board.
100%.
Always comes
It's
out.
all the merger clubs.
Yep. It's all
But
those.
we're not a merger club.
No. But you've
We've
just
got the
made
mentality of fucking merger
you've
club.
just made horrible decisions from word go, man.
Yeah.
Like honestly, you've always like how many juniors have you let go?
It's
like
fucked.
like
Even
so many.
I know, like we traded that. Like I can't remember his name. The like up and coming like hectic front rower for Lockie Miller this year. And at the start of the year, it looked like a really good trade, but now it fucking doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably going to lose him this year too.
We
like,
probably
end of the
will.
year.
Probably
Yeah.
get rid of him. And it's like, well, we got nothing.
They were
out of
saying
that.
he's maybe going back to he wants to go to England. Back to
Yeah,
England.
well, there you go. And what do we get out of that? Nothing.
Yeah.
We lost to like
You got a
guy
few,
that probably
few wins out of it. That's about it.
A guy that probably like bled red and blue.
Yeah.
Wanted to be a knight his whole life.
Man, you look at it from like
even
it's gone back. It's gone back 20.
Even Bradman Betts.
100%.
Now he's like on the open market. We had opportunity to re-sign him all year. It's fucked. It's Dom Young.
He's coming to the Roosters.
Hope not. Even like Dom Young, we had the chance to re-sign him before the World Cup.
Yeah.
He has like the promise that
he's only got upside, man. You look at him, you're like, oh fuck.
He was rocks and diamonds a bit last year, but he's young, man.
He was like 20.
He's young. He's a rangy winger.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to catch every ball.
Do you remember when Tupou first come to the comp?
Yeah, he was
couldn't catch a fucking cold, that
cunt.
cunt. And then he'd just fucking grab one out of the sky, and you'd be like, oh my god, like. And then over the years, what happens? He develops a running game out in the back. He's like the safest
one
of the biggest meter eaters you ever fucking get. Safe as houses. Yeah. Humble as fucking anything, mate. And he just like
the recruitment decision is fucking crazy.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah.
And like that goes back. It's funny. I was listening to Willie on talks on
All Talk.
Yeah,
I was listening to it on the way.
And even he it goes back 20 years, bro. 25 years, and it's like, you know, he went and played for the Mariners or whatever, and they said, "Oh, no, don't come back."
Yeah,
and it's just like,
but then we got Willie back.
Yeah,
and he's right at the end.
Yeah, not when he was killing it. And it's a perfect example. It's like, you just lost Boyd Cordner. He was from fucking right there. You know,
Trell's from fucking Taree.
Trell. You could go through about a list of cunts this big, man, of people that should have played for the Knights.
Even like recently, like Karaz could not get a start at the Knights. They didn't even want to re-sign him in top 30.
And you can't tell me that the Bulldogs have this amazing fucking system that's changed his whole...
It was an opportunity.
His whole thing, and he's one of the best meter readers in the whole game.
Imagine if Knights kept like Karaz or something, and then he's waiting in the wings for when Dom Young goes.
Yeah.
You're sweet.
Yeah. He could have just been your Marju, man, really, on the other wing. He does the same shit.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyway. Fuck. You guys are just
scratch your head, dude.
Man, sometimes, honestly. Yeah. I feel bad for you.
It's fuck. It's like you're on we won 4 games in a row. We should be fucking on top of it.
I know.
And then this shit comes out.
It's always why? Yeah. This is why you never get that excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's why you don't carry on like me last week.
Literally. Because then we'll get pumped this week.
I was more trying to put something out into the universe for us to, you know.
Fucked you.
It fucked me hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always going to happen.
It bent me over, but it's all right. Bulldogs signed Taaffe today. They announced this before. Good signing for him. I also find it a bit strange because it's like
they just keep signing backs, man.
Yeah, and
I guess they lost Averillo.
Yeah,
where's Crichton going to play?
He's done. Yeah, this is the thing. So have they? The thing I don't understand is have they picked Crichton to play in the center, or have they picked him to play fullback? Because if he's playing fullback, Taffe's in the exact same position where he's behind someone because he was behind Latrell.
I read somewhere that they didn't sign him for fullback.
Who?
Crichton.
So they haven't signed him.
They haven't signed him to play fullback. They've signed him, but he'll play where they need him.
So he's going to play center.
I'd say so. But he'll be getting paid more money than what he's at now.
Fuckload.
Yeah,
he's
on 800, I think.
800 plus.
Yeah.
I know
he's on
the market's
500 now,
going up, but still like 800 for a center.
Wild. That's Manu money.
And Manu can do that because he wins your games.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Like, I mean, he'll get he's never going to start over Latrell.
Nah.
So
I don't. As good as Crichton is, I don't actually think he's that good.
I mean, neither.
I don't know if I'm just crazy.
I think I feel the exact same way as you do.
Everyone fucking blows him up, and he has moments and stuff.
He makes intercepts and runs the field and shit.
But he's really, really, really not that
He's not a game
effective.
breaker.
He's not effective. Is the best way to put it. You watch him in games, he doesn't do anything that's that effective unless he makes a break or something. But in Origin, he made a break. He couldn't even fucking run. Cherry Evans ran him down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
he can take moments, but he's not an effective week in, week out player.
No.
I watched him play. I was riding pretty hard the last couple of weeks. I've had him down to multi. So, when you have multiplayers, you kind of watch him a little bit closer. Perfect example. And he didn't do anything, bro.
Yeah.
For the whole game. and he was versing the Sharks, and that right edge.
And they won 28-0.
Their left edge was fucking shit the last 2 weeks. And Toto scored, and so I had a right edge
Martin
multi.
scored.
So I had a Martin, Toto, Crichton edge. Like, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And Toto scored, Martin scored, and Crichton didn't do anything, bro.
No.
He had to jump on the left for a little bit when Peachy got Simbin, but he didn't do anything, bro. And I'm like, and the week before I had him down as well for some fucking, I'm just an idiot.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, and like,
if you don't do it this weekend, I'll get on him because you will.
yeah, you will. It's always the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to Taaffe though. Yeah, I think it's a good signing if he's going to play fullback. I think he's a first grade fullback. I just don't know where you like. I don't know if the Bulldogs will be good for him.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, well, time will tell, but it's opportunity and a full year, a full preseason, knowing you're going to be the guy.
Yeah, well, if
maybe,
he is.
yeah, well, but that's
They've
what they'll work
got
it
Bronson
out.
Sherry coming as well.
Centre though, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's
But
another
who's
centre.
the other centres though?
Alamotti.
Maybe Alamotti
They've
won't.
been playing Karaz there, but
He'll be winger.
Karaz.
Karaz will be
I'm
winger.
sorry,
Adokar will be wing.
I was going to talk about it later, but Karaz should not be playing in the fucking centres.
No.
He's been playing in
He's
the
a
centres
winger.
the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and you take away everything he's good at in the centres.
Yep. It's kick
It's
return.
so stupid, bro.
His kick returns.
It's like playing
his thing.
Suoliti in the centres. It's the same thing.
It'd be like putting Toto in the centre.
It'd be like playing Greg Marzu in the centres,
Yeah.
and then he just doesn't do any meters because he's fucking.
and they're
in the
like,
centres.
oh, what the fuck? But it's
Yeah.
like, that's not what he's good
It's
at.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's bad coaching.
It is the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, they can say they don't have anyone, but they've got all these young kids.
Yeah.
And they're fucking like, for instance, they played Karaz in the centres on the right. Then they played Fox on the right and on the wing, like when he normally plays
weird.
on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
And they play that young kid who they've been playing on the right.
Simpson.
Oh, sorry, they've been playing him on the left. Yeah, they're playing him on the left, but then they had that what's his name? That other kid he debuted the week before. I think got on because he was 18th man, and then he played last week as well. And then he should have they switch around
It's
six
weird,
players
yeah.
for fucking. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh man, they're fucking
Yeah, it's a bit
crazy.
fucking wild.
But yeah, Taaffe should be a good signing if he plays.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up because I honestly had no fucking idea until probably the fourth game into the weekend, and I seen it written on the ground. But I didn't even know it was women in league round.
Neither. There was no build up.
Nothing. Like nothing.
No.
Did you?
There was no build up.
I genuinely didn't know until about the fourth game.
Yeah, I
and I
didn't
seen
know.
it written on the
I didn't know
on
until
the
it was
field.
the
and
night.
it
I didn't
said-
know it was till the Knights game
Well,
because
yeah,
it had pink tape over the fucking NRL badge.
right. Well, I didn't
That's
even watch
only-
that game. That's
yeah.
why.
That's the only way I knew.
I think I found out on. I think it was one of the night games on the Saturday, and I seen it written on the ground. I think it might have been the Panthers game, and I seen it on the ground. I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's
Were they even in
league
pink
round.
jerseys?
Nah.
What the fuck?
And why did the Broncos wear their Anzac jerseys?
Don't know.
Was it because it had purple in it?
Why
That was
wouldn't they
their
have
that was their Anzac jersey,
It
wasn't
was,
it?
yeah. Why wouldn't they have their like women in league jersey?
Why'd they wear that?
I don't understand.
I didn't get it. And then someone else wore a fucking different jersey too.
Storm? They wore an old boys jersey.
Nah, yeah, there was that. But why'd they wear that?
Old boys day.
Right.
Yeah.
But then
That's
Canberra
why
had,
all that shit's come out about them celebrating all the trophies.
right.
Even
And then
though they weren't.
Canberra had like a retro-y sort of had their blue
I didn't
shorts
know.
on from
Oh,
fucking,
yeah, they did.
It was the
weird.
weirdest round,
But
bro.
there was no women in league.
Nah.
Except for the Knights had the fucking
Yeah, and the
pink
only
tape.
thing I actually saw that happened was I think it was on the Sunday, the last game. So Titans fucking Cowboys.
Oh, they had
the
their
women
misses and stuff.
Yeah, and they were clapping on the way out.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's the only it's so weird because like there's so much shit that happened last year.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're like, let's put it on, but we won't
Yeah, it's weird.
we won't actually put anything out.
Yeah,
there.
there was no like build up in the week like on NRL 360. You know they
Yeah.
normally do like a Matty Nable.
nothing.
Like
There was absolutely nothing.
the women in
Yeah.
our life and you know all
And
this
they'll
stuff.
put like fucking, they'll throw on like Lara Pitt and fucking Hannah Hollis and all them. Is Hannah even doing it this year?
Don't know.
I haven't heard of it this year, eh?
No.
I genuinely, just thought about then.
Yeah.
Weird. I haven't even seen her in anything.
No. Now that you mention it.
Honestly, I haven't. I've seen like fucking, what's her name? Yvonne's on everything.
Yvonne's, yeah.
But I haven't
She's
seen
back
Hannah,
from like a
Hannah on
maternity
anything.
thing.
Maybe she had like a year off or something.
Maybe she's having a baby or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Fuck.
Well,
yeah, just I couldn't believe that. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Anyway. Cool. I guess we got to talk about it a little bit. So RLPA now are talking about delaying the kickoff times as a next step towards getting this shit resolved. Apparently, this is going to help. This is after covering the badge up this weekend.
Mm-hmm. And potentially like boycotting Dally
yeah,
M.
Dally M and stuff. What's your take on it, mate? I think it's a bit selfish to me.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't. I think
imagine if we just were like, fuck, we're gonna boycott watching the games. I'm here for like a
players
even,
getting their bread.
Yeah,
but
like have it like fair.
I think it's gone
agrees.
past that now for me.
Yeah,
like from a fan point of view, I don't think it's that anymore.
I'll be cut if I can't like watch footy at 6 on a Friday.
It's just big dicks trying to big dick everyone.
Yeah,
like it's all
Who's
it is.
got the bigger dick?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, well, we're the fucking NRL, we say, and then we're like, well, we have all the players that have to play in the NRL, so we say, and it's like, well, just. How about you all just put your egos away and just sort the shit out? Like, it's been going on for way too long.
Pack that schlong away.
I swear we've been talking about it.
Put it back in your pants.
Oh, put it back in.
Seriously.
Like...
It's been going on for fucking months.
No, since the start of the year.
Yeah,
I remember
months.
talking
it's
about
like
the start of the
8
year.
months, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they weren't even... Remember they weren't doing the fucking...
Yeah, the launch.
Half the players didn't do the launch and shit.
Well, even the NRLW, the girls didn't do the launch the other week.
So it's been like, what, 23 weeks?
Yeah.
And it was going on before then as well.
It was in like Feb.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
what are we doing?
Seriously.
Like, we're not going to get into the nitty gritty about it, about like, oh, players should be on this and this is what this means. I don't even fucking know.
I don't think that's what it is. I think the money's been sorted. It's about the allocation of money in the international game and all that.
Yeah, I heard like
they were talking about
Bloke was talking about the best. Denon was talking about it on Packer Up Boys. I'll listen to that with Maddie. I think it was. It might have been on DMP.
I think it was DMP.
Oh, right. And they said that like he's saying basically that they're giving more money than ever to players, right? In terms of like their contracts.
Yeah.
But then players are basically the players' money then is going to be put into a pool for the international game. So really they're paying to play for Australia.
But then all the revenue from the international game goes to the NRL.
Yeah.
Not into that pool.
Which is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
That's
so what the what the players are saying is everything should be paid out of that pool from the revenue. And then if there's not enough revenue to pay everyone fairly, then they'll pay it from their part.
Yeah.
Which that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the NRL would take all that money and then expect the players to pay it out of their pool. It seems fucking ridiculous. Why wouldn't the money that is made from that be used to pay the people?
So I think they just need to resolve it, man. It just what they're trying to do just doesn't like add up in terms of like who knows? Because it's all just he says, she says kind of fucking.
I think like
propaganda, but it's like
the RLPA have said we need to get a mediator in, like out of the like a separate mediator, and their NRL's been like no.
Well, you just look at how Volandis does things. And
he wants it all done his way and shit.
Yeah. He just gets shit done, and it's just like I don't think it's gonna work like this time, bro. Like,
nah, you need to.
He's clearly got one way, and that's it.
It's not going to work out.
It's been going on too long. It's not going to work that way, mate. You're going to fucking do something else, right? Like, it's just what it is. So,
that's it.
Fuck, man. I just hope it doesn't.
Talking about Volandis, I don't know if you have that in there, but apparently they're going to announce next week the 4 teams that are going to play in Vegas for the opening round next year.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That'll be sick.
So that'll be sick to see who. Apparently it's been sort of leaked or potentially Broncos.
I was going to say Broncos would have to be one, I think.
Yeah, Broncos, Manly.
Manly?
Yeah, Roosters and Rabbitohs.
Right.
Panthers were...
Is that an actual round?
Yeah, like that's first round.
True.
But apparently the Panthers were like in line to do it, but they don't want to do it until their like stadium's getting rebuilt or some shit in like 2025. So they'll take it there in like first round.
Right.
Apparently. I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting to see what happens there.
So why don't Panthers want to do it?
Because they're going to wait till their stadium's getting rebuilt. So like they go while it's being rebuilt or whatever. Like maybe it's like
they want to do it in
maybe
2025 when they're stadium.
yeah,
theory.
maybe like the
Right.
completions like
Gotcha. Might be over
edges
or
into the
something.
season or whatever, and they will just go there.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense. Probably those teams. Manly's a bit weird.
yeah.
I understand.
It's because the owner of Manly lives in New York.
Oh right.
Apparently,
He's fucking
bankrolling it or some shit probably.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That Broncos makes sense because it's sort of the name.
Like,
correlates over to Broncos
Denver.
over there. You'd think the Raiders would make sense because it's Canberra Raiders and then Las
and it's
Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
That would probably make sense for me.
I think they're talking about it being like it was meant to be like a 3-day carnival or some shit.
Right.
Apparently it's going to be like Australia Week in Vegas. They're trying to like tee it up with UFC to have like Volk fight.
That'd be cool.
That week or whatever. Maybe even fighting like Islam.
Yeah.
That week.
That'd
and
be
like
cool.
Bobby Knuckles like fighting and like Taito Ivasa fighting.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
That'd be mad.
I think like it's fair. Roosters. I'm saying obviously as a Roosters fan, but I think Roosters Rabbitohs makes sense. One, it's the biggest rivalry in the whole of the NRL. I don't care what anyone says it is. Like it just is.
I wonder what like that
and
was.
it's the two oldest clubs.
Yeah.
So it makes the most sense. Like
Yeah,
they're the
showcasing
two,
rugby
they're the two
league. Yeah,
foundational clubs in the
But
whole comp.
I wonder how that works. Like you jet lagged and shit when you get back.
It'd be fucked.
And
I don't want it to be us because it would just cook us. I know it. But it's not much different from the
it'd be
World
sick,
Club
though.
Challenge.
Yeah.
You only do that and then you get back fucking a week later anyway.
yeah, but it's still preseason and shit.
and it's probably further doing the Club Challenge as well.
yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it's only like 14 hours or something to LA.
Yeah, and you got to look at it and you go, well, Panthers or Broncos.
Surely they'd work it out that like the following week, all those teams would play on the Sunday or some shit.
Yeah. Maybe
Like,
they have a
long
bye,
Yeah, maybe.
early bye or something.
Yeah, well, only one can though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they can do a few, can't they?
Yeah, they could, but like no one wants. Like I don't want there to be 7 games that weekend.
Yeah.
As a fan, like we pay this shit, right?
Yeah. Might be something they just have to do. I don't know.
No, fuck
Who
that.
would you, if you have to pick a team right now that misses out on Magic Round next
It's not
week?
fucking Newcastle. I know that.
I don't think they'll do Newcastle again.
Well, they won't because how could that be fair?
Do you reckon they'll make it the team come last?
No. There'll be someone they have in mind.
I reckon it's Tigers
Yeah, we should have been Tigers this year.
or St. George.
Tell you what, while we're talking about this shit,
Fucking got him fired up.
seriously, what the fuck? The Knights have played once up in Queensland this year.
Yeah.
Versus the Broncos, we went to.
Yeah.
So they versus the Titans in Newcastle. Versus the Broncos up here,
Yeah.
which was fine. Magic round? No.
No.
Dolphins, we versus Newcastle. We versus the Dolphins this weekend in Perth.
They just hate the fucking Queensland.
What the fuck? They have such a big supporter base.
They said on Friday that this is the first time the Roosters have been back in Queensland or outside of Sydney since Magic Round.
It's fucked.
That's not good for us.
It's great for you.
Yeah, but
But
it's
it's
shit
fucked.
for us. If we want to go watch them, but I don't
Yeah.
want to watch those cunts this year anyway. Fucking dogs.
Yeah, but like I want to go.
Yeah.
Like I will go if they were playing at Dolphin Stadium or whatever. Like I'm going.
Oh, 100%.
But like give us an opportunity.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take fucking Magic Round and shit away from us, have more than one game up
Yeah,
here.
100%.
3 teams
Yeah,
in
it
the
is
Brisbane
weird.
area.
It is fucking weird.
It's fucked.
Who are you going to say? I think Dogs have too big a following. There'll be someone down
Yeah.
the bottom. It'll
Maybe
be
Dragons or something.
the Dragons or Tigers, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
But if it's like going off draw and all that sort of shit, it could be anybody, and it should be anybody.
Is that what they're saying?
Well, how did they pick this year?
I don't know.
We didn't finish last.
I think it goes off like TV ratings, really.
Yeah, but Knights have a massive supporter base.
Yeah, I mean, not supporter base. I mean, TV ratings
Yeah,
in
but
terms of
tell
like.
me who watches the Tigers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Probably no one.
But so why
Well,
weren't
they
they
do
this
have
year?
a pretty big. They have a pretty big and loyal supporter base.
Yeah, but so do the Newcastle.
But I don't
Knights.
think Dragons and stuff do.
Yeah, but why didn't they miss it then? It's
I don't
like
know.
it's the way
Well,
they're never
their
going to say.
excuse was that it was fucking. There wasn't many people in the ground, but we were at the ground, man.
It
There
was fucking
it was
humming.
packed with
Yeah.
Newcastle. There was no less Newcastle there than there was Manly, who Broncos were versus that
Yeah.
night. Do you know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
who
yeah.
Jews versus Bulldogs. There's fuck all Bulldogs.
Yeah.
There's probably less Bulldogs than there was Knights in that game.
Yeah. I don't understand.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, mate. We'll go into the games for this
Probably
week.
should ARN.
Yeah. We'll start with it. Obviously, Broncos Roosters 32-10.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want take us through it, or
you can have a bit of a chat, man, and then I'll do a little one.
Broncos are just fucking humming, eh?
Yeah.
And it's pretty scary.
It is fucking scary. You can't tip against Panthers. Like, they're just looking so good. But if there's a team that's going to take it to them, man, I'm telling you, I think that's going to be the grand final.
Broncos are paying $2 to make the grand final. That's fucking short.
I look at the teams and I can't see anyone else.
Have they got a choke in them, but?
That's the only issue. They're young. Can they choke? You know, like...
Is Reynolds get injured? Like, how does the rest of the year play out?
Yeah.
I hate them. I hate the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
We said it before.
Yeah.
Love the team. Everyone in their team is fucking guns.
Yeah.
But hate Broncos as a team. But, like, it's hard to not enjoy watching them play footy.
Man, it's probably the most entertaining team in the comp. I think.
At the moment, yeah.
Like, they're the best team to watch. Like, when you just genuinely watch them, you know,
they've all the way across the park.
They've got a bit of everything as well. They've got skill. They've got
their forwards are freaks.
Their forwards are guns. Like,
outside back, their back five is fucking
back
pretty
fives
hectic.
are good. They've got a great half, you know, and then they've got the flair with Mam and Walsh and fucking Cobbo. You know, like, they've got everything, dude. And they've got motherfuckers in there as well.
Payne
You've got Payne Haas, but then
Paddy Carrigan.
But then you got like Flegler. But even like Herbie Farnworth.
Bro, even like,
oh my god,
he's such a good signing for.
Oh
Dolphins.
my god, he's so good. It's fuck. The last year, man, how good he's gotten is fucked.
Yeah,
he like made Joey Manu look. He was like Joey Manu, and Joey Manu wasn't Joey. Like I thought Manu was good, but he was literally what Joey Manu does to everyone else. Like, he just fucking dominated him.
Yeah, it was, and another one like who I didn't think I'd ever say has been playing good is Billy Walters.
He's been good.
He's been good. Maybe not that
Imagine
game.
if they had an actual 9.
I know.
Well, they've got some young.
They don't
kid,
need him though.
Apparently, he's a fucking gun.
Yeah,
he's got a bit of a weird name.
Yeah,
a rugby league name. I can't remember it.
I remember.
And he's.
They
can't even get him in the team because he's fucking.
But at the moment, they don't need him.
No,
and they don't need Billy Walters to be doing
change anything that's fucking working.
You don't need him to be doing any more. Or, you know, because he's doing it. He's just doing good service.
Well, look at it, man. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to fucking, like, hit their winning. It's the fucking coach's son, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, mate, you're getting dropped." And it's like, why? Like, there's no need.
No.
Unless they were going on a shit run.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, barely lost all year. Yeah. There's no point. So, they're humming along, man. Like, as I said, they've just got something for every fucking position. There's nothing on that park that I go, oh, there's a weak spot there.
100%.
Nothing.
No. Maybe in their back row, but like, not really. Like
Capewell and Ricky, and you got...
Yeah, but Ricky's been out.
Yeah, but he's coming back in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he'll be massive back in.
Even that young fella with the fucking headgear and shit that's been playing there, he's been good.
Yeah, he's been good.
You know?
I've been on him a few weeks.
And you sort of look and you're like, fuck, like, you're a hot boy on one side.
Yeah,
fucking
the
ripping.
bench, like even their bench is like just doing a job.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. They've just got a good team, bro. It's nothing you can really... What do you do? Like just it is what it is.
And like, we were texting through the game, like a lot of calls.
Yeah, but then it kind of evened up. So like, there was some fucking dog calls for the Roosters early on, and people will probably blow up and, you know, like, but it was like a 6-0 penalty count after 20 minutes, and it was 14-0 and the game was done. So it's like, although it was evened up with some shit calls back the other way.
When it mattered.
But when it mattered, the game was done. And that pissed me off. Like, the ones that like, people go, oh, like, us fucking Kempy on Packer Up Boys was like, yeah, there was a lot of penalties, but like, you know, they're all justified. Like, they were all offside. And I'm like, how could you see that on the TV? You can't, because the game, like, they fucking zoom in. You can't even see where the defensive line is. So how would he possibly know that they were actually offside? Like, he can't see it.
So that's speculating.
That's just speculating because he's a Broncos fan. I'm sorry, but it is. It kind of is, right?
Yeah.
I'm just speculating because I'm a Roosters fan. Same thing. But it did fuck us because they had like set after set after set, scored a try. Then the second one, we actually had the pressure at the other end. And fucking 3 times this year, I've seen what Reynolds did go as a head slam. I don't think they are. I honestly, I don't think they're a head slam, but I've seen them this year.
That's the inconsistency we talk about.
There's been 2 or 3 this year, and they've all been sent to the sin bin as well, on top of that. And he's fucking over the top and like drove him into the ground. He's gone for a HIA and didn't come back. You know, so we lost a player as well. Yeah. If that wasn't Reynolds, say that's a forward.
Go on.
He's probably in the bin. If not, at least a penalty.
Yeah.
We didn't get a penalty. They went down the field, scored, and then I think their last penalty where it was 14 points was 2 in the tackle. I think it was Reynolds again or someone. There was 2 in the tackle. He's ripped it out.
Yeah, it was.
And then because we grabbed the ball or grabbed him and we were like, what the fuck? He gave him a penalty for us holding down. I'm like, they've just ripped it out on 2 and 1. Like, what are you talking about? But as I said, that's forward. Like, it did even out. You know, we had the one where the fucking ref got tackled.
Yeah,
Smoothie.
Yeah.
So that's fucked. That should have been a try. But I'm saying like the game's done by then.
Yeah.
And then the offside one was the weirdest shit. Honestly, I said to you, I genuinely think that was the worst between the bunker and the referee, the worst display all year in terms of just all round calls. Like lost the game early on with fucking 6 agains and calls. You know, the Hargreaves should have been a sin bin, 100%. Like I'll even say it with the most fucking biggest Roosters fan you'll find. That's a sin bin from what we've seen this year.
Yeah.
No consistency. Head slam probably one as well. You know, that thing, there was a tackle where it was only the 4th tackle and he blew the 5th and last tackle, so they missed a full tackle at one time. Then
That's bad.
There was something where fucking something happened. The what's it called? The fucking bunker said that, like, he ruled on, apparently the ref said that what's his name was offside live, and then he said, I couldn't make a decision, so he ruled him offside. But it was like,
what? So he's just saying shit.
Did you see that?
No, I don't. I would have seen it, but I don't remember that.
Remember how he was like, I think it was who was the center? Who's their fucking center on the right?
Stags.
Oh yeah, Stags. So Stags, remember how he kicked it? They kicked it over. It was like 20-0 or whatever, and they kicked it. And he said the ref said on field that he was offside, and then they looked at it and he was like in line, but it was like 40 meters across the field. And he said, like he must have been offside. And I'm going with what the ref said. But it's like
you're looking at
it, cunt.
Yeah.
And he's onside, or he's like in line at least.
Yeah. So it's like play on. Yeah.
Mental.
That's fine.
So they can fucking rule. This is the shit thing. We have to move on, but I just want to say this real quick. So it's not about the Rooster. It's more about just like refs are being fucking idiots. Like, so they are allowed to rule on a ball getting touched and it like going in the air and landing somewhere and going, that was forward or back. But then they can't get a fucking line or something to go.
I think they were saying it on the coverage. Like there should be like a laser or some shit.
It was that fucking try.
Yeah. That was it. Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah. Like surely there's something they can add in the post, like when they're reviewing it.
Why can they do it on the Premier League and stuff with their what's it called?
They do it in NFL with the fucking line and like the first down and shit.
So like when they rule offsides now in the Prem, they go to VAR and they fucking get the lines out, and that's contentious as well because they'll say, like there, and then you do that, and it's like, But like you can easily put one line across. Yeah. They're doing it because they're trying to find a second line to the offside line.
With one line, it'll be easy.
It's one line. You just go there, and then where the fuck is this cunt? Is he before or after?
Then do they start bringing that in for every little play?
No, you just do it for offsides, bro. Yeah. Like you don't do it for forward passes and shit because you can't rule that because the ball floats forward and shit. No. But yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, Anyway, at the end of the day, like as I said, we got a bit not fucked over, but I just mean like it could have been, I don't know. I'm just saying it was a 6-0 penalty count or some shit. In the first bit, it was 14-0. The game was over. Yeah. And the Broncos were the better team all night. We tried hard and we've been doing that all year, but something's not clicking. Yeah. And we got no halves, which we talked about at the start.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
That's it.
Tigers Rabbitohs 18-32. I genuinely thought the Rabbitohs were terrible in this game.
Same.
They were
Tigers were in it for like a long time. Yeah. Didn't they hit the lead at one point?
If the Rabbitohs were versing anyone but the Tigers, I'd probably think they lose.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yep. No, I fully agree. I think like Appy and Brooks, they like, even though Rabbitohs didn't play very good, they like played alright.
They played good. They had a good chance.
They're gonna miss Brooks now, like because he's actually like
he's going alright.
You
should go to Manly and like kill it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like there's something not clicking with the Rabbitohs. You hope they find form just for their sake in terms of like going into the finals, but they really start fucking.
I hope they don't.
What?
Because the Knights will.
Well, yeah. I think Sharks are going to drop out of there. There's probably going to be Sharks and Eels are probably going to be your two best bets of making into the 8.
Eels are already out 10th.
I think they are now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I just think they'll probably get together. I don't know. Maybe it's the first one back for Latrell, and they're all trying to click.
Like rusty.
I think what's his name? Ilias hasn't been very good. No. He's been pretty bad. I feel like they said, like Dex told me this. He's obviously a Rabbitohs supporter. He said that apparently they were going to drop Ilias, but because Latrell came back.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
That doesn't make any sense.
The same thing.
Doesn't make any sense.
No. Like, we'll give him another game to see if he's good with Latrell in the team.
And because they won, does that mean he was good now?
I guess so. It's all the metric is winning.
But shouldn't the metric be if he played good or not?
Well, if they won, I guess he played all right. That's what halfbacks are measured on wins and losses, I suppose.
But then why does someone like Latrell measure that for you? That's the part that
everything's on Latrell.
I completely get it, Joe.
Yeah,
if you got one more shot, you need to win this week against the Tigers coming near the last. You know, but it's not. Latrell's back, so we'll give him one more shot. Just doesn't make.
No, it's weird.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a weird situation to be like to broadcast and like
it's
put
fucking
out
weird.
and then like report about it and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
it's strange.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say on that, man. They just need to fucking start clicking. But as you said, Tigers were good.
Yeah.
Probably pretty unlucky, really, in the end.
What do you got them this week, don't you?
I think we have Manly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think you might have Tigers on Thursday.
I thought it was maybe the week after.
Maybe. Yeah, you could be right. I'm probably
It might be
wrong.
Manly on Thursday, I think.
Yeah, that actually does sound right. Yeah, it is. And then
I think the week after we might have them. Or we have Dolphins or something.
Yeah, you do. Dolphins.
Yeah.
Why did I think you said
I think we do have them, but I think it's maybe the week after.
No,
second last week.
Must be the second last.
Second last week, and then we got Rabbitohs. Pretty sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you do. Second last week.
Who knows, mate? Win them all 50-0. You never know.
Fuck you, knows.
Next one, Storm Eels. This is a bit of a bludger of a game, mate.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was a hard watch.
Yeah,
First 20 was good.
It was.
And then
it was quite close, and then
they just got pumped.
Yeah.
Like
you touched on like Jerome Hughes at the start. Yeah. Like a lot of tries.
Him, Harry Grant.
Munster.
Yeah.
Munster didn't do a lot.
This is the weird. I had this take written down. Not written down in my head. And I was like, I'm going to fucking say this in the pod. I just feel like Munster's done nothing the last few weeks. Like even Origin, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like the last Origin was pretty poor. Even the second one, like he wasn't really involved. But he's
still like that fucking try he scored.
And then he did
wild.
that. And then he did that. And I was like, oh, you cunt. You cunt.
Seriously,
he just always does that shit, eh? I'm like, fuck.
Just
you.
like literally like left foot, goosey, right step.
And it's like the perfect example of explaining Munster. He will do nothing.
Yeah.
And then just do that and win your game.
But then he'll have like game 3, 2020 Origin and just be like the best cunt ever.
Like sometimes it will just be that, and that'll spark him, and he'll be fucking unbelievable.
He probably will be.
Or something. You know what I mean?
Because he had a shit game against the Knights.
Yeah.
They would have got revved up for it.
It's almost like woken him up. Because he was pretty poor. Not poor. He just was quiet all night, I thought. And I think it was more the fact that it was just Hughes and Grant were just running the show, mate. They were just doing everything.
Why change something that's working?
Yeah. And then he just does that late. You know, the games. It's pretty clear this year that once teams get on a roll, it's so hard to stop. You look at any team that is trying to stop that. It doesn't matter who you are. Yeah. It's just almost impossible to stop that momentum. Yeah. It is just so hard to stop it. Like you look at we've been that shit all year, and then last week even with the Titans, and we just get on that roll in the first 20.
It's like 30
and you can't stop it, bro. Like it just seems to be. It doesn't matter who it is. It just Tigers
gets away.
Tigers,
quick tries.
Tigers, Cowboys.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Like fucking hell. You know what I mean? Just it's the same thing. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
I thought they were really, really good. It's actually quite scary because they're coming into that time of the year. Do I think they can match a Broncos and a Panthers? No. I think they're probably
I think if anyone can, it's them.
I think they could definitely, on their day, they can probably get a Broncos, but that's going to come down to experience. But you say that, but they've also lost a lot of their experience.
Yeah.
So the team's a lot different. You're thinking about it almost from
like 2 years
what they've
ago.
done, and you don't have any of the Bromwiches and the Fusies and all these. So
it'd
be interesting to see But
Paps
it's probably a
is coming back,
3-horse
right?
race for me
Apparently, Paps is playing reserve this week.
this week. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So he'll be back potentially in the next week. Or
potentially.
Yeah.
So
That's scary too.
I don't think
if
they'll
he
rush.
comes back,
If they're playing well, they won't rush him.
No, they won't. Yeah.
They'll get him to get some confidence up, bring him back in 14. They've got Wishart that they seem to like a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. It sucked for Wishart. He's basically been 14 all year. It's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. But
Gotcha, mate.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Raiders Knights 6-24, mate. I didn't watch any of the game. I can't even comment on it. I seen a couple of the highlights. Seen the old barber. That's about it.
Yeah. It's fucking so good too. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can't really talk too much about it. Like
Yeah.
it was pretty dominant from the Knights. It probably could have been like 40-0
Yep.
the way we were playing. The way the Raiders went that they
Went
went
really
up,
on.
turned up for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is surprising being down in Canberra.
I heard something that the Raiders haven't lost by more than 10 points all year.
Yeah.
But they haven't won by more than 10
No.
either. So it's just like they've been
That's what it's like.
grinding it out.
I think that's why like you got to give Knights credit, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really a grind. We were just doing everything
Just
right.
did
We
your
got a try disallowed, which probably should have been a try. Could have been more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just that time of year that teams can be just slightly off.
Yep.
Other teams
I
are
think-
fucking like, fighting for their lives kind of thing.
I think it was like statistically, like the Knights have only won a couple of however many home away games this year, but it's been between like 1 and 12, and then Raiders hadn't really won too many at home this year.
Yeah.
And Ricky like pre-game was like, oh, we need to like do a bit more for our fans, people that turn up every week, and then they like come out and do that.
Yeah.
It's great for me.
They're such a weird team, the Raiders.
Such a weird team. How they're sitting like fifth.
I don't
weird.
get it. They are fucking like so all over the shop.
Yeah.
You cannot bet it. You can't bet them.
No,
man.
for
You
sure.
can't like
Knights at $2.40 was like value.
fuck
against
oath. We both bet
Raiders.
them.
Yeah.
We both like
Tipped 'em, yeah.
Sorry. Like
It was value.
Yeah.
Knights, like, they're just, like, we were talking about it earlier, like, Hastings, Gamble, unlikely fucking duo.
But it
is
works.
working.
Yeah.
Phoenix Crossland at 9 is fucking working.
Mm-hmm.
Kalen Ponga is humming.
Is Brayley supposed to come back? I know we talked about last
Not
month.
this year.
Not this year at all.
Nah.
Yeah, right.
Because ACL.
Right.
Yeah, so won't be till next year.
Right.
But, like, they've already given Kurt Mann, like, you can look elsewhere. And so Phoenix will be the 14 moving forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But then apparently we're also
Yeah.
looking at Jaden Sullivan.
I did see
They're
that.
trying to get Jack
I think
Cogger.
he's going to go to Tigers.
They're trying to get Jack Cogger.
Yeah, I don't get it. I've seen that as well, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? Like, you don't need
Like
to.
to replace Gamble, I suppose.
Have you seen fucking Clune or whatever there?
Yeah. But he's like,
That's a backup though, but then like
Yeah.
that's all Cogger or whatever's going to be.
yeah.
Isn't he?
Maybe Sullivan wouldn't be though.
Gamble's good though because he
Is.
fucking
He's
he's just got
passionate.
that cunt in him that
Yeah.
you just want. You want that sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to.
Upset that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just works.
For someone that like Sullivan's seems to be like rocks and diamonds. Like he'll have a good 30 minutes of footy, but then he'll have a shit 50 in the one game.
Yeah. No, 100%, man.
We'll move
He's
on,
a humming. So
Yeah.
I don't know what else to
4
say.
wins in a row.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
100%.
Yeah.
Wish we could fucking do it. Dragons Manly 18-24. I think Manly kind of escaped with this one.
I think they did too. It was getting a bit tight there at the end. It could have easily went Dragons.
Yeah, I genuinely thought.
Like I think
Dragons
everyone,
pip them.
yeah, like everyone would have picked Manly,
Yeah,
but it was way closer than what you would have thought.
yeah. I missed the first half, so I was coming back from movies still, but definitely caught the second half, and yeah, I thought they were going to fucking do them, but Manly hung on.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, Cherry Evans 300th.
Played like didn't overplay his hand.
Nah,
Like
just I thought I'd
played.
mention it.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Yeah.
I actually watched his he had a little fucking thing with his daughters and wife and shit, like
Yeah.
a pre-game thing, and like
Pretty good.
Brought a little tear to my
Did
nah,
it?
nah. Nah. I could see why it would to Manly fans maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what I just.
It's
It's weird. They're on the same point as you, but I just don't feel the same.
They're not the same
I
level.
don't feel
or
the same.
something.
Like they're
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
They
I
are.
don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like yous are just there.
Yeah.
And they're
Because-
there.
I think it's because the teams we've beaten.
Yeah.
They did beat the Sharks
And the
last
way
week.
you've beaten them.
Yeah.
Like they almost got run down by fucking Sharks last week. Like
Yeah,
literally
after a 30-0 lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the way they, like if you pass that ball, that last pass, I think it was fucking
Will Kennedy.
Yeah. If you pass that last pass, they probably would have won.
Yeah, they had like a 4-2
and
over.
would have lost, I think, one of the biggest comebacks in history.
For sure.
And then this week, like Dragons, who have been absolutely fucking horrendous all year.
Yeah.
Nearly
beat you.
Nearly pipped
at the
them.
death. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think, yes.
I've said it I said it even earlier in the year, and I'll say it again. I feel like exactly what Erdler said a couple of years ago, and I feel like it sticks.
Flat track bullies.
100%.
Yeah.
They still are.
Yeah.
They'll beat the shit teams, but they cannot beat anyone. That's reasonable.
Yeah. Well, it's,
You know,
proof is in the pudding.
100%. Not much more to say on that.
Nah.
Cool, man. Next game, I just locked my thing. Panthers Sharks 28-0. We did touch on this a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what else really to say, man.
Is that their season?
The Sharks season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Knights play him in a few weeks. I'm worried because you never know.
That's like that's a 4-point game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's a
Yeah, well, the Knights versus Rabbitohs the week before, and then the Sharks.
yeah. That's gonna be a 4-point game
that could be
because it's a swing.
season
That's what I
there
mean.
for either
it's a
team.
swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like not only do you gain 2, you're trying to lose 2, then drops you
Yeah.
that full game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just, it's sort of been a slippery slope for them since, like, people keep saying since Nico got, like, overlooked in Origin,
Yeah.
it's been like they've just slid. They've had a few good games in between that, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
His confidence is down, but he's been playing his ass off. Still trying, but all the things that were coming off at the start of the year maybe aren't now.
At the start of the year and last year, he just looked like he had time with everything he did.
But is that people
It
doing
just doesn't
video
look
on him
like it
now,
anymore.
like rushing him and taking that time away?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Who the fuck am I to say?
yeah.
I don't know shit about
And that
football.
Trindle that's playing there now he's not. I don't think he's a 5'8".
He came in. Remember he did that game in the middle of the year and he just fucking tore.
Yeah, but
up.
it was the start of the year because Nico
He
had
was
that
playing
calf.
7.
It was him and Moylan because Nico
Yeah.
wasn't even playing.
He was playing 7.
He was.
He almost needs to play 7. And Nico, just take a back step, mate.
Maybe play
Fucking
6.
Just rip in and do what you have to do.
Just
Yeah,
run
the
and
ball.
pass.
Do what you do best. Like everyone forgets that he came in as a fullback to
Yeah,
them.
dude.
Everyone, when he got there, everyone goes, "Oh, that's the fullback."
Fullback, yeah.
No one thought he was going to play 7.
No.
Maybe 6.
Yeah. Maybe it's a role reversal this week or something.
But they're going to have to do. They're doing that moving forward anyway. So what are they going to? What are they going to do next year? Are they going to keep it like that, or is Trindle going to play 7? He's going to play. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know where they
Moylan.
go.
Is he going or is he staying?
I think he's leaving.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
he's done. Maybe.
Oh, okay, right.
I believe it's what I heard, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, right.
Panthers just. I hate that they're so
Scary,
good
man.
still, and I'm like, oh,
Is it going to be 3P?
it's just a bit boring now. Can you just
like
fucking?
they were still good without Cleary, and then Cleary comes back, and it's just like they're
It
fucking
was
elite.
fucked how good he was
Yeah.
the other night. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah,
It's like watching Joey Johns, mate. But then he just can't
put,
do
like,
it in
he's just
rep games.
puppeteer, man. Yeah,
It's fucked.
the Joey could.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's like a club Joey.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's just fucked.
I wish he would do it for.
He doesn't have a weakness either.
No.
He's a fucking great kicker. He can run the ball when he wants to.
Great defender.
Great defense.
Yeah.
Like never makes an error in defense. You never see him fuck up, do you?
No.
Never see him let in tries and shit.
Like,
Yeah. He'll fucking
nail
nail
that
kicks,
fucking field
goal
goal.
kick for you all day long, kick his dick off.
Yeah, seriously.
And just fucking good.
yeah,
Oh,
it's fucking annoying.
it's annoying when he doesn't do it for the Blues. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say. They're just
It's not.
fucking
You
humming.
can't even say like, they're
Nah.
coming into form. They're just in form all the time.
They're always in form. They had a little bit of a at the start of the year, but I think they were just trying to figure out the new systems
Yeah.
without Kickow, and they played a lot down Kickow. They just
100%.
whenever they needed to get out of trouble, Kickow, make that first or second run.
What do you
know what I mean?
make? Let's talking about the Panthers. What do you make of the Luai, like off contract testing?
I think we talked about it last week, didn't
Did
we? Yeah,
I don't know if we did.
We did.
No, there you go. It's too wrapped up in your fucking Roosters shit.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to take in. It's all right, mate. You know what I was going to do this week? I thought about it, but I just couldn't be fucked. But I was going to dress up in a like full black suit and buy like a netting veil and like attach it to my decoy hat.
Oh, it's like death of the season.
And then just have my glasses and like come in and be like, welcome to the 2023 Roosters funeral season of not making the 8. I didn't fucking do it, eh?
After that, like how much hype you were giving it
and
last
I'll just
week.
be like this, like.
Just sad card. I'm glad you didn't.
I didn't get a veil and I just couldn't be fucked. And no,
committed to the bit, mate.
I couldn't put a character on all
it'd be hard.
today.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Like, same as last week.
Yeah, last week was
out of passion.
Last week was actually like partly I was like, fuck, I need to get it, like just positive vibes, get the boys over the line. But you know,
because I think your draw's not too bad now, for the rest of the year. Yeah,
and that's why I just wanted
that win.
Needed that win.
Because
I was actually quite confident going in. I just had a feeling.
How do we still end up talking about the Roosters?
I don't know, mate. I don't fucking know.
Fuck.
Anyway, I was confident, but we lost. So whatever. You never know. Till it's over, it's over.
That's it.
Dogs, Dolphins, 23-22. Oh my fucking God. The Dogs did everything they could to lose this fucking game.
To be fair, they shouldn't have won.
Oh,
that last try was forward pass.
Yep, I said that as well. And then Ed was at Bribey, and then I was like, fucking forward pass. He's like, watch you when I get home. And then he comes in today to the gym and he's like, the pass wasn't forward. I was like, if you don't think that pass wasn't forward, he
passed it.
You fucking are just fucked.
Yeah, he passed it like a meter past the 10-meter line,
and then
he caught it 3 meters before.
And he passed it out his hands forward too. It didn't even look. He goes, yeah, it went back, but like they said it was even. They said 100 times on the broadcast how windy it was. It's like, but he threw
windy,
it forward as well, bro.
Yeah.
His hands went like that, not like that.
No, it was forward.
Fucking
like
dummy.
that. Yeah, good on him for getting the win. It was forward.
Yeah,
he fucked my. I was on a perfect round until then.
Dolphins fucking. Fuck. They fucked it though.
Yeah.
They still had a chance, man, after all that. Like
when MILF came on,
yeah.
They actually looked good.
Yeah. I was like, holy fuck.
Man, yeah.
That's worked out better. So you know how we said, they need to put Ham back to fullback.
Yeah.
What's his name at fucking 14?
Nicarima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that. So they've dropped Katoa. Have they dropped him or is he injured? I don't know.
I think he must be injured. I don't think they dropped him.
Well.
Or he's not been doing that much.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing that well.
Yeah.
So it might be.
Maybe.
Like that seems to work the best. I think
yeah.
Nicarima at 6. Nicarima.
Oh, was
Nicarima. Nicarima at 6. Milf at 14.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that better. Sullivan at 7.
They lost, who they lose early? Lemuelu.
Yeah.
Which big loss. He's been playing really good.
Yeah.
They lost Ewan Aiken too towards the end there.
But I think there was a kick earlier in the game he missed. Then he missed a fucking field goal by like fuck all. Like
he missed that kick at the end.
And then he
for
missed
the
that
win.
kick at the end. They should apparently it was like hard, like windy as fuck.
Yeah, it looked windy.
It just like it
was
put
in
too
Bundy.
much curve on it, man.
It was at Bundy, wasn't it? Yeah.
So
yeah,
they fucked it, to be honest.
Like any other game, he kicks that.
Yeah,
he's a gun goal kicker.
Yeah, 100%. I thought he was going to nail that kick.
Fucking hoped he did.
I think everyone thought he was, but at the end of the day, fucking both teams are out of the 8 anyway. It doesn't really matter too much.
Good to Bulldogs to end
they needed
a
win. They just needed a win.
Yeah.
I thought Liam Knight was all right too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Good first game for him.
Yeah.
And then we sort of talked about Kraz and shit. He just needs to be right back on the wing.
100%.
I know they're trying to just fit in that young guy, the young kid on the the headgear on the left.
Avarillo is he out now?
Nah, he played fullback.
Who got injured? Alamotti.
Alamotti's been out in reserve grade because he's just been shit.
Someone got injured that game. I thought it was Avarillo.
Mm.
Don't know. Maybe I'm probably wrong, but
he got it. He hurt his shoulder a little bit when he reached out for a try.
Yeah, I thought he came off after that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
That might free up a bit of like change. To the back line. This week.
They keep just putting Hayes Perham at fullback. He's just not very good.
Nah.
Anyway, last game of the round: Titans Cowboys, 22-13. I thought it was a pretty solid game, man. Like, fucking upset. Big upset.
Titans just came to play.
Yeah. I had a fucking multi on and everything came off except I had Cowboys to cover the line. Dogs.
Fucking
dogs.
Fuck, Pereira is quick.
Yeah.
He's fucking quick, man.
He's fucking quick.
Like off of like sort
He
of a
keeps
stop
kicking
start.
it too much though.
He does, but he did pass it.
He did pass the second one, but the first one,
Campbell.
they come off anyway, the Brumo one,
Yeah.
but he didn't
Should've
have to
been
do
passed.
it.
No.
No, he's
still,
like right there.
Do less, bro.
Yeah, do that. 100%.
Literally do less.
Yeah. Fucking Brumo just can't stay healthy, man.
Nah.
What's going on? But then
They look better.
They look better.
Campbell there.
But what were they playing when they were both on the field?
I think Brumo was playing lock,
Or was he playing centre?
wasn't he?
Was he playing right centre? Do they right?
thought he was playing
Who's
lock.
normally their right centre? Not Kelly. Kelly plays on the left.
Yeah, he plays left. For feeder.
Jojo for feeder.
Yeah.
He either come off, I think, or
Maybe
he
he
got
did.
or he got injured because I'm pretty sure Brumo was playing right centre.
I thought for some reason he was playing
I don't
lock.
think he's very good.
Jojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither.
I'd just play Brumo there for the rest of the year. You got
See,
nothing
yeah.
to fucking lose.
Nah.
And just get him playing almost like that Manu
Yeah.
fucking Tommy in Origin role where you just get the two
yeah.
going, you know?
Philip Sami
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
Apparently,
it's
apparently, you were
yeah,
looking
he
at
just
him.
re-signed this
Yeah,
week.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need him, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
but-
fuck yeah, I'll have him. And then I
I
thought,
know, but he's looking for fucking best. He's looking at everyone
well,
else.
that's what I mean. Best isn't for next year, it's for 2025.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because we've only got 8, down back to the Roosters.
Let's not.
I was just going to say, we only have 8 players
Re-sign
contracted
for
for
2025.
2025.
That's
So
good,
we can
though.
do a big clear out if we
Yeah.
want to. I think there's only like Radley, you know, like there's not many, man. Like Radley, I think maybe
I
Walker.
thought they re-signed him.
Who?
Radley.
I just said
Oh,
they're the
yeah,
only
right.
players that are re-signed. There's
Yeah,
I think it's like the 2 Butchers, Rads.
Dom Young will be on a few years now, wouldn't
Dom
he?
Young, there's like only a couple players, man. There's most,
What do-
and I think
Connor
maybe
Watson,
like
he'll
Collins.
go?
Hey?
Connor Watson.
Connor
will go.
Watson's already leave. Yeah, he's
Is
going
he?
to
Where
leave.
is he going to go?
They said,
Someone told me Raiders, but I don't think it was
I think
Raiders.
maybe the
was it?
Bulldogs?
Fuck, how many cunts are they getting?
I don't know. Maybe it's not the Bulldogs. It come out.
Man, not Manly. No, they got
Fuck, I can't
Jake
remember.
Turbo.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no, that's all right.
Titans, yeah. Good win. Pretty good without Tino and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Cowboys just looked a bit. They just
Shit.
have these games every now
Yeah.
and again this year.
I'm fucking happy because
it
keeps
helps.
that like
Yeah.
separation, you know.
I just don't know what they're gonna do, man. Like week to week now, it's so hard.
They're
You
on
think,
a-
they're on a sick run.
They're on
gonna,
a 6-game winning streak.
Yeah.
And then Titans were on a 4-game
And
losing
then they do
streak.
this, and you just it pulls you back in,
like
and you're
old
like,
Cowboys.
well,
Yeah.
you know, are you gonna fucking bend me over or not? I don't know.
Probably not.
You know, you just don't know. This is
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
don't know. It's like anticipation.
Yeah, it's hard.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's it, man. Let's just do the games real quick.
Yeah, do tips.
Yeah. Oh, long one tonight.
Long
today?
one. We'll get it cut a bit out.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay. Roosters, Manly.
I think we'll get them done.
Fucking, that's a bit of a coin flip, hey?
It is, but I think our season's genuinely on the line. Like it is already done.
Yeah.
But it's like we lose this, we're 100% gone. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just don't think Manly have been good, and I think we've actually been good the last few weeks.
Yeah.
We just played a fucking red hot Broncos.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I'm gonna tip the Roosters as well.
Manly just haven't done anything for me to tip
No,
them. Like
yeah.
they just don't. You
Yeah.
know, we were just talking about it.
Yep. All right. Titans, Warriors.
Fuck me.
Has to be the Warriors.
Where is it at?
Titans.
Yeah, I'll go Warriors.
Yeah, has to be the Warriors. Coming off a bye. Yeah, humming. Panthers, Storm. It's a bit of a fucking danger game for Penrith, I reckon.
Yeah.
But it's at Penrith.
I'm gonna go Storm upset.
Right. I'm going to go Panthers. Cowboys, Broncos. At Cowboys.
Cowboys, Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Broncos.
Go Broncos. Dolphins, Knights in Perth.
Go Knights.
Yeah,
I don't think you tip against them right now.
I'm going Knights. Rabbitohs, Sharks in Perth as well. Doubleheader.
Rabbit Sharks. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Probably have to go Rabbits, but
Yeah.
with no confidence whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I've gone Rabbits as well. Eels, Dragons.
Eels, Dragons, Eels,
Yeah, has to be Eels. And then Raiders, Tigers.
Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders as well. That could be value though, $4 for
Yeah.
Tigers.
Tigers aren't been bad, and they've got all their players back as well, so
Yeah.
you never really know. But this is
it.
one different this week, and sort of
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm trying to do a couple different from you, so it is a bit like
Yeah. But if we
fair.
tip the same round,
I don't
like,
want to just
this is what it is.
It should just. I think going into next year, what we should do is whoever's in front has to make the first tip.
Yeah, righto.
Do you know what I mean? And the other person who neither tip, that makes.
We'll
fair.
do that.
Yeah. All right, that's it for the decoy for another week. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week. If you haven't, please subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you then. Bye.
See ya.